Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to another in a very new, in fact, only the second ever episode of a new series called God Mode, in which I play any of my games. This one happens to be Hogwarts Legacy, which I've found a kind of newfound love for. But with the wonderful power of mods, I play these games in COD mode. Completely invincible, absolutely, completely and utterly unkillable, which I think makes for a more entertaining watch. Hogwarts Legacy here, as of course you can see, we're also playing and streaming from the Asus ROG Ally. Now, a small confession, it is the Ally, and I am streaming from it, and I am indeed playing on it, but the game is actually running on a remote PC. In fact, it's remotely about 15 feet from where I'm sitting. So it's streaming through the Ally, making for a higher quality. Now, it can be played on the Ally. Absolutely, it can. I have it installed, but only at about 720, whereas I think we're kicking out here at about 1440. But let's not ruin the illusion anymore. Let's get over to the game, and we'll crack on. So here we are, Hogwarts Legacy, running, as I've said, via my beautiful Asus ROG Ally. And we are picking up at about 22% into the game, I think, somewhere around there. And there's my character, young Becky Charlotte, 21%, there you go. That's quite interesting because the game says I've only played about 20 odd hours, whereas Steam says I've played nigh on 50, and I think the 50 is probably closer to the truth. So I'm not sure why they conflict, but they do. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got to do. So as you can see, it runs beautifully, very smooth. Graphically, it's gorgeous. As good as on a console, certainly next-gen console. Ultimately, it's a 3080 PC. There's young Deke and Blue. Now, I don't think I've got
This will
any.
be more useful when I have something.
No. I've got all. I have all the powers. I have all the potions. Let's go and do a quest, shall we? See what we've got on our little book of quests. 23% completion. Now, I'm assuming that includes all of the side quests and exploration of different areas and stuff, which I definitely haven't done. In fact, if we look at the map and go to the wider world, and I don't think I can zoom out a little bit. There you go. So you can see there are still areas that I haven't explored yet. All of this, in fact. So quite a bit more to explore just yet. But I have to say, I am loving it. I am loving it. It's a great game. Right, where be we? Evasive maneuver, apparently destroying all the vases activated the statue. I should return to Madame Twiddle and confirm her husband's suspicions. Right, this little side quest, which we will do. So let's have a look on the map and see where Madame Twiddle exists. Here she is. One of the other great things about using mods, as per what I am. Oops. Let me see. Am I zoomed in as much as I can? Yes, I am. Okay. It activates all the fly flung different places to zoom in. Here we go. So I can choose any of them, even though they haven't necessarily been discovered. So it just goes to show 50 odd hours in. Now, granted, I haven't been playing God mode, as I like to call it. I mean, it's mod mode, really, for more than a week or two. But having said that, this is still very much a puzzle-based game. So there are conflicts. And of course, if you play the game as it's intended, then you have to learn all the various potions, all the various spells, and take out all of the enemies in their particular way. And I'm skipping that, which does definitely take away an element of entertainment. If that's your thing, personally, that just gets in the way for me. And with a game like this, I love to be exploring finding new things, solving puzzles and so on. So it doesn't really bother me too much.
Your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate
vase.
some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around.
I'm sure we've got a garden chair like that.
Quick mind.
IKEA.
Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional?
That was pretty rubbish acting. Thank you, Althea. Quest completed. And we picked up a little handle for our wand. Let's have a look at that handle for the wand. That one there. It's a column. It's beige and it's very boring. In fact, it looks like the pull-down switch of a loo or a toilet. Let's see, which ones have I got here? I think I've got some nice ones. That's quite a sexy beast. What about this one? Yep, much nicer than the... I've got like a narwhal, a whale horn. That one's quite nice. That one's quite cute, isn't it? It's got the little kind of Roman eagle hanging off the bottom. I think we'll go with that one. What I also like to do with my character is I don't stick with the look of any of the items she's wearing. So, in fact, what the hell are you doing wearing that scarf, girl? Definitely not part of the uniform. There we go. So I've got her looking like kind of a, I don't know, stormtrooper commander or something. I've got a whole bunch of talents, but see, the thing is, because we're in God-stroke mod mode, a lot of these aren't really going to add any value to what we're doing. So I haven't activated a lot of them, but you probably would do if you were playing it normally. So what I typically do, because of course, firstly the Ally is underneath a PC predominantly, 100%, not even predominantly. So what I do have my little modifier. Hello folk, on the Ally, but typically, so that I can stream at the same time, I push it from my 3080 rig, which is has the mods on those games. It's young Patrick, as it's
nice to meet you.
Oh, hello.
pronounced
the
in
name
Ireland.
is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop.
No, mate,
What
it's
may I help you
Patrick.
with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
He's meant to be Irish. You did that accent for him. May I see your
For
wares?
sale.
Let's have a look and see what he's flogging.
What can I help you with
You see,
today?
I've also got unlimited cash, so I can buy everything. So these are feathers. All right, well, let's buy every one.
Thank you for your patronage.
You see, my cash isn't going down. The joy of mods. I'm guessing as well, a lot of game reviewers probably play with mods on so they can crack through. Not necessarily the ones that record it.
Thank you for your patronage.
Got anything to sell? Oh, I have got quite a bit to sell. That one I need to push up. I'm not wearing that one. It should be higher. Well, get rid of that one.
It's
That's
good
a
luck
higher
for
one
me.
as well.
You
Get
stopped
rid of
by
that one.
today.
Get rid of that one. Anything that's red and pointing down is essentially lower than the gear that we possess. And although you can upgrade and add stuff, again, because we're in invincibility mode, there's absolutely no point. If it's on white, then it's possibly the same level. We'll just leave that in case. And we get rid of that one. Well, that's just telling me. No, you can see it's actually added to our cash level. No benefit whatsoever because we've got unlimited cash. But I just kind of feel
Glad you were able to stop by.
we've achieved something. Right, let's go and have a look at our gear, because according to that, we should be using higher level gear. Right, nothing in the gloves department, nothing in the faceware department. It's 57 and 61, indeed. Ooh, actually looks quite nice on there, doesn't it? But we'll get rid of it, and we will get rid of anything that is lower as well. I don't know why that 56 is still showing as neither up or down, as it were. 18, 21, 21. Okay, let's get rid of this one. And let's get rid of this one. There we go. We did that. We just did that, Rock. Sorry. Let's have a look at the neckwear. That one is higher, but it doesn't get unlocked until we get to level 22, which, as you can see, we're only about 35% up on 21. Let's see what else we have here. 58, 58, and 60. So destroy these two, and we'll have to go back in and change the look. Can't be doing with the look. 58, 62. I think what happened was that we sneaked into level 21 without me spotting it, which unlocked some gear that I didn't realise was there. Right, so let's change this one to, oh look, to this one, and this one to, is it this one? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to leave the hat, actually. I think the hat's quite fetching. I do occasionally put on a pair of shades. Let me see where the shades, is it these? Yeah. There's a couple other different types. Oh, no. That one, or... Oh, that's slightly darker, isn't it? Let's go with this. That looks pretty good. Okie dokie. Oh, we've got some inventory to uncheck. I don't know about you. I'm OCD, beg your pardon, about this stuff. I cannot have a warning or an alert icon anywhere on my phone apps or in any game. Doesn't matter the game. Doesn't matter how important it is or how unimportant. I have to go in and make them disappear. Right, so we have a quest that is selected, so let's see. I don't know why this one here, in the shadow of the estate. There's a couple of spell quests here that enable me to. Oh, this is the frozen one. I quite like the look of this one. Madam Kogawa has conjured a number of balloons. Oh yeah, I thought I'd done these. This is actually quite an easy one, I think. So I have to pop around and pop balloons. I did actually do 2 yesterday. I mean, 2 sets of balloons. She wants me to use my broom to reach and pop them. Okay. No worries. Must be in a different location. Oh, I've got to go and see her first, have I? Righto. Righto. Can't travel there directly, so I have to go close. Let's go there. No. Is that across the river? Do that one. There we go. Dee da 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 da. It's what amazes me about this game is technically the amount of detail. Not just the game, not just the mechanics, not just the story, but the environment as well and the UI. The amount of detail, and it runs amazingly. Let's get the old broom out, I think. Woohoo! I think there are mods for this as well, but I haven't bothered so much with these. The broom. I actually struggle to command the broom. We're supposed to go there. We were supposed to go... Weren't we supposed to go up here? To the Quidditch arena. Let's have another look at the quest. I'm sure that's what it said. Madam Kogawa, locate map. It's definitely showing us here. Why is that not highlighted? There's no highlight on that at all. Or is there? I don't think there is, you know. Ah, here we are. Well, there is on our mini-map. Oh, the tiny little thing. Press B to land. There's some balloons in the arena, which I'm sure she wants us to burst. 3. Anyway, let's go and have a chat with the old gal. Where is she? Oh. She's 700 odd steps away.
Which is my favorite. At least I get to see
what?
even if
I don't believe you. I just don't think this is showing us. There must be something else on here that is predominantly selected. Let's have a look. Make sure that that is unselected. We don't want that selected. We want Madame Kagawa, if that's how it's pronounced. Any road up. Here we are. Where is she? Or do we just stand on here? Race leaderboard. No, I'm not interested in a race leaderboard. What the dickens is going on? All I want to do is slap some balloons. Tell you what. Let's see if we just slap these balloons. What happens? Do 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 do. Yeah, I just struggle to control this thing. I tell you why. Because I think I want to be able to go push forward and push back to go up and down, and then left or right to turn. Instead, what it does, forward and back do nothing on the left stick. It's the right stick, which makes it more like an model aircraft remote control. And you have to, but I just see, I pushed forward to go down. It's the hardest thing in the game. Right, did that show one? It did. Okay, good. So we don't even need to go and see her. That's probably what it's all about. No need. Just go and slap her balloons. Let's see, where is she? Or where are they? I should say. Oh, there's one. Down and across, down and up, forwards and back. I can't. I just struggle. Oh dear. Come on. Well, where's the damn thing? Right, move around. See, okay, left and right is the camera. You can tell it was quite some time into the game before I unlocked the broom. I still don't really use it a great deal. Left and right is the camera, which is okay. And then you kind of want, there's probably a way to mess about with it. And then we've got left and right on the thumbstick. So bring it around and turn the camera. It's just complicated. You don't need to do it across two thumbs. I mean, I'm sure it's designed for mouse, if anything. I've got a mouse. I wonder what it's like. Let me just try. Do you know what? I reckon that. So, how would you go up and down? Left mouse button accelerates. The mouse is really just camera and acceleration, which I think is probably easier. But anyway, I'm playing with the controller. Let's go. Let's get this one. Just all over the shop. Oh, mind you, it's also difficult to gauge where it is. Luckily, this isn't a time trial. And also, pointing, also, the fact is that this doesn't matter how invincible you are. Oh, this is frustrating. Right, let's try it now. Huh. Also, look at the movement, man. I just tap the thing and it goes a full 180 or a full 90. Eek. There must be an easier way. Let's see what's above. Let's get right up into the sky.
Revelio.
Where'll be the next one then? Oh, there's one down there. Pop balloons over Hogsmeade Station and Quidditch pitch. Right, okay. I don't know about you, but I don't tend to read stuff. I'm terrible. I'm going to have to look at what options are available for settings. I am so struggling. Let's have a look. Controller rumble, speed toggle, invert flight controls. That's just up and down. That's no use. Camera plus relative targeting. Selects active targets with the movement thumbstick. Aiming sensitivity. What about... no, there's no sensitivity for the broom. Flight, annoyingly. because that would be quite useful. Camera relative, speed toggle, invert flight controls, camera relative targeting, aiming, acceleration, follow camera. Nope. Hey Unitrix, how are you, dude? Thanks for popping in, my friend. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So we are playing Hogwarts Legacy on an Asus ROG Ally and in God mode. So we are invincible, except I can't fly a broom to save my life, which doesn't really help. It's the fact that you only have to tap it and it kind of, yay. It sort of just goes all over the shop. I think it's just practice. Actually, if you're going at speed, it's easier to control. Let's see. Oh, there's one down there. Here it is. Oh, turn back. Down. Wrong way. Whoops. And up again. Ah, right, one more. I'm doing good. Been playing some Counter-Strike and might hop on to a bit of Siege. Nice. Well, I'm just chewing the fat and trying to control my broom. Up you go. Right, there's one more, so if we go right up, then we can look down.
Revelio.
And see where it is, if we can. Yeah, of course, you don't have a down camera, which means... Ah, there it is. Perfect. Forwards. And spin camera. Excellent. Right, good. So now we've got to get ourselves over to Hogmead Station, which I'm guessing is the 800 and Duferuni clicks. I don't know whether that's 800 feet or meters or yards or inches. So as they say in the military, irrespective of the particular measurement, we'll call it a click. Is that the train station? I guess it is. Let's go down and grab some salmon. Yeah, almost there. Yada-dee-dee-dee. Right, balloons, there they are. I think there were probably another 2 sets of balloons, but I did them yesterday without realising they were part of a challenge. Ah. I just can't, for the life of me, I can't control this broom. If it was easy, I'd be a wizard. Right, up you go. Spin around. I do think it's a lot easier with a mouse, actually. Nicely done. Oh, we're getting there now. 2 more. I think the trick is not to combine the 2 sticks unless you need to.
Revelio.
Where are you? Oh, there it is. Excellent. Let's go down and get that one, and then we can get the...
Brilliant.
Excellent. Awesome. And then back to Madame Kogawa, or Kogawa. Kogawa, I don't know how to pronounce it. I've got a number of brooms, actually, in my modded game. Let's have a look. Can't choose them, it's locked. Only because we're flying. Here is the beautifully modelled Hogwarts. Funnily enough, as much as I love this game, I'm not a massive fan of the book-stroke movies. And it's not that they're not excellent, because they're amazing. It's not that at all. I'm just not a fan of the genre. The whole kind of magic and posh kids at private school and stuff, just not my thing. I'm just such an old socialist. Right, let's get up the stairs. I think, do we go up the stairs to go and see Madame Cholet? No. Let's actually have a look at the map, or the quests rather, and get out on the map. Let's see. Madame Kagawa's assignment. Return to Madame Kagawa. Unitrick says, I'm still not decided if I should get the game or not. I hope it comes to Game Pass. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, there's no reason why it won't do, except it's been an incredibly successful game. And I'm imagining that it is absolutely knee-deep in license fees, which make it difficult to do the kinds of deals that a service like Game Pass would want to do. Just a thought. I don't know. But yeah, failing that, I just wait for it to drop in price. It's probably already decently dropped, but it is huge. I mean, I'm playing it with mods, and I'm still 50 hours in. Without mods, I think it's a good 100 hours plus. Right, where are we going? Don't think it's the secret rooms. Where be she? Well, unless we just trust our map to tell us. I mean, first things first, we need to get inside the school. Actually, it's probably up these stairs. Wait, it's a bit dark. Shall we... Illuminatus, or whatever it is. There it is. Lumos. Do.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Oh, there she is. How
Madam Kagawa,
amazing.
I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became...
Hang on, that's me.
...your broom through the process?
Almost. I did.
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear.
Look at that. We
Keep it
could
up.
almost be
One
mother
day
and
I'll serve
child.
on the Quidditch team, if Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius,
Galicius, this is the one. Freeze folk.
pay attention to your wand work.
A. B. A. Y. X. There we go.
Well
Glacius.
done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Will do. Just grab your chest, missus. Right, so we have to assign Glacius. Where is it? It's up here. That one, I think. What other stuff? I don't think I have a yellow one. Actually, I mean, I rarely use the animal feed and what have you. What I might do is put that in there, that in there, and then leave the other two for now. That works. Right, so where is he? Where's the little dummy? Here he is.
Glacius, there you go. Catching on quickly.
Oh no, sorry dude.
Leviosa! Glacius!
Woohoo! Frozen. Now then, what's this? Dear Madam Kagawa, I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel. Writing to do? That's not very good grammar. I'm writing to do with Professor Black's decision to cancel Quidditch. As you know, joining a professional Quidditch team is my utmost dream, and I believe my chances will now be ruined, or at least significantly thwarted. A comma would have been better than a full stop. Professor Weasley insists that we must defer to the headmaster, and she encouraged me to practice on my own. I have denied some challenging trials for myself, but it's not at all the same as practicing on the pitch. Nothing is. Please could I ask that you speak to the headmaster or to Professor Weasley. I shall be miserable my whole life if I can't play Quidditch. How entitled. Properly for this entire year. Thank you, Professor. Imelda Reyes. Well, that is, it's incredibly entitled, isn't it? Silly girl. Right.
Revelio.
Anything else to pick up? There's another little thing. Dear Madam Kagawa, marvellous news that you'll be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying instructor. Why is there a capital F and a lowercase I? I dare say our work together at Hogwarts will be less eventful than our time near Yokohama Harbour. Though one never knows. I shall look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions in the meantime, please do not hesitate to send me an owl. Warm regards, Matilda Weasley. They do mistreat these owls.
Revelio.
That's who's sending an owl to Japan or wherever. Level 2 lock. Right, so that's that one. We've got Glacius, what's his name? And let's go and have a look at the quests, see what's next. To complete, oh, got some gear down here in the hats department. And it is a level 22, I guess. And inventory, let's have a little look. Oh yeah, we read a couple of letters, that's that. That's all that is. Whoops, meant to go and look at quests. Quest. What does Garlic want? Professor Garlic wants me to field test Chinese chomping cabbages, a mandrake and a venomous tentacula all at once. She also wants me to grow and harvest a fluxweed plant. Should I need any seeds or plants, I could visit the magic neep. I think a neep is Scottish for turnip, or dogweed and deathcap. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Grow and harvest fluxweed, acquire all 3 combat plants, and use them simultaneously. So the grow and harvest fluxweed we probably need to do, but I'm fairly certain that we have those particular potions. If we have a look. Not that one, sorry. Out. So, mandrake and cabbage and venomous tentacula. So, no need to grow fluxweed, although, well, there is, but for this challenge, but we should be good. So, I think I'm right in saying if we go to map and hit push down on the R, the right thumbstick, we can kick it forward to the morning so we don't have to be all dark.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Oh, it was old Madam. Oh, okay. She's got another task for me. Right. Well, let's kill these things first for Garlic. So, let me see. Can I fly my broom? I can indeed. Off we toddle. We need to go and find some enemies. Raven anime! Pika to you, my friend. Well, it depends where you live. Yeah, it's just coming up to 7 minutes past 11 in the morning in the UK, which is not specifically early, given that I woke at 3 a.m. and then got out of bed at 5, which unfortunately is normal for me. I don't know why, but my body clock refuses to allow me to sleep beyond 5 hours. 6 a.m, yeah. 6 a.m. in East Coast, I believe. 3 a.m. West Coast, if I'm not mistaken, give or take. This is, when I tend to stream games, I don't tend to bother too much about timings and things, because I see them more as adding to the catalogue than specifically looking to do a live audience. But this one, as you can see, is Hogwarts Legacy, and I'm actually playing a heavily modded version, so it's completely in God mode. I am invincible, and I pretty much have a massive amount of currency, so I can buy anything I want, and I love it. I love playing in this mode. I've still played 50 odd hours, still a huge game. It just still have all the puzzles. It just takes the makes the combat more. Well, I don't want to say more fun, because obviously if you play the game as it's intended, you've got to learn spells and create potions, and each of the enemies has a different approach. Whereas for me, I can just basically super everything. Right, so we need to find an enemy. Let me speed up the road. It is such a good game, though. I mean, putting wizards and magic and stuff to one side, because that's not really a genre I'm that interested in. I mean, it's just so beautifully put together. Well, there's a dude selling something. I think I've just come round to the train station. Probably got everything you have, my friend. What's this? Another broom. Oh, we'll have that.
Thank you for your patronage.
The beauty of being able to buy anything you want. Let's have a look at that
That's
broom.
been a pleasure.
No, 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 no. The pleasure's all mine. Playing on an Asus ROG Ally, as you can see. But full disclosure, it is, I promise you, it is playing on an Asus ROG Ally. And I am indeed at the same time streaming on OBS on said device. However, it's not native, neither is it cloud. I'm connected to my studio rig, my 3080 rig, whence it is streaming from Steam Link. And now where's garlic? Why am I not selecting garlic? There we go. Which means that it's pumping out at a beautiful 1440. I tend to do everything to my 4K TV at 1440, because sat 6 to 8 feet away, it's completely irrelevant, and it allows me to go ultra with ray tracing and stuff. Whereas at 4K it tends to struggle. The 3080 even tends to struggle. The Ally certainly can't do it. If I was to play locally on the, I will, and I do. I play locally when I'm playing it as a handheld device. Then I just use 720 and medium settings. And quite honestly, at 7-inch screen, you wouldn't notice the difference. So it has a lot to do with the device that you choose to play on. But the fact that the whole game, the whole environment is completely explorable, it is a totally open world game. I just wish I knew how to fly this damn thing.
Revelio.
And, you know, it seamlessly takes you between the parts of the world. Oops, missed it. Yes. Yeah, it just ticks all my little boxes. But using the Ally as essentially a kind of a PC console, in fairness, mine is connected. It's sat next to the TV. Sorry about this, guys. I'm rubbish on the broom. Sat next to the TV, wired up to a hub. It's actually the hub that I bought for the Steam Deck before I sent it back. So it's got power in and it's got HDMI out. And I can even control it partially with the controller, but also using my phone as a virtual mouse, which works really well as well. The only thing that I wish I could do is to turn it off and on remotely, but at time of writing, that isn't possible. All the normal routes to doing Wake on LAN and stuff are just not there. They seem to have taken them out of the BIOS for some reason. And power management. Oh, hello. Suddenly getting good. Ta-da! So there's only one set of balloons left.
Revelio.
Oh, what's that thing? It's like a giant squid or something. So almost slipped into a Bristol accent there. Bristol accent, by the way, as far as England is concerned. Wow. Is the traditional home of the pirates accent. So when people talk like a pirate, they're actually talking with a Bristol accent. That was rubbish, but that is where it came from. The very first movie ever made of Jack Hawkins, what was it called? Long John Silver. The first talking movie featured an actor who used a Bristol accent, and there was a good reason for doing that, because Bristol was a thriving port in Elizabethan times. A lot of the buccaneers, Queen's mercenaries. Ah, good, here we are. Now I can use, let me see, I use a mandrake. I have to use each one of these, I think. Let's see, a cabbage. You can't kill me. I am invincible. Yeah, so he put on the Bristol accent because that's where there was a thriving port, and a lot of the ships that went down to the Caribbean and around Spain and stuff, in the name of the Queen, and then ultimately privately, when she no longer wanted their services and thusly became illegal, would have had a West Country accent, and that's why he chose to give Long John Silver a Bristol accent. Arr. And ever since it's stuck. And we now but of course some of them were quite posh, quite upper class pirates, a lot of them. It was a definite way to make a huge amount of money, and of course you had to have a ship, and there weren't many working class folk that owned a ship in those days. So a lot of them were indeed privateers and buccaneers, and call them what you want. Ultimately they were pirates, and a lot of them were quite wealthy in the first place, and would have definitely not have had a Bristol accent. We need to find some enemies. Let's get back on the broom. Actually, in all the time I've played this, I've never seen Hogwarts Express other than in the initial cutscenes. But I know that it does appear if you hang around the station long enough, apparently. In fact, there's some guy did a really entertaining video where he put his character and just left it there recording in Hogwarts for 24 hours. And then there's like a 10-minute video that's speeded up. And it's fascinating to see what goes on in the station, just automatically. Right, we need to throw one of those. That shoots poison at these dudes. And we need to throw a cabbage. There we go. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. But it's going to need a massive amount of enemies, because just one of these will kill them. Not least of which, because I think I have one hit kill. Oh, there it is. Quick. Quick. Get up on your broom, dude. Woohoo. I wonder if I can land on it before it disappears into no doubt into a tunnel. No, it's going too fast. Oh, it's going to go. Oh, look, there's those balloons. If nothing, it's at least found the balloons. I think. Unless they reappeared. Oh, I've missed most of them. Oh, look, there it goes into the tunnel. Oh, what a shame. Never to be seen again. I can't remember who the actor was. Oh, it's a very, very old movie. We're talking 19... At the latest, early 1940s, but probably 1930s. Yay! Pop balloons. Challenge complete. Let's always go and have a look at this.
Revelio.
Any chests or anything? Oh, something going on in there. Okay, we should be able to burn our way. Oh, hawk lump juice. I don't think I've come across these before. Let's get the... There we are.
Incendio.
Okay, that didn't do a huge amount, did it? Oh, it must have been at the top there. There's clearly a solid wall, and I don't think I've got... If there is anything to destroy that, I don't think I possess it.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
But Freezioli, where's that one? There it is.
Glacius.
Right, so I think that there was a door up there. I wonder if I can get up to it with my broom. But... Whee! Okay. I'm not going to be able to jump around there. I need to get the broom back. Where was that entrance then? Or maybe there wasn't one. Maybe... I don't think it was just these coins on the end of the plank. Making us walk the plank just because we mentioned pirates. That's the one thing that I'm annoyed about with this game. When you get to a certain level, whatever you collect, it's always unidentified, and you have to go back to the reckoning room to... Watch this. No death. You have to go back to the reckoning room to identify, and that's so annoying. I don't understand the principle of that. Okay.
I should investigate.
What?
Revelio.
What are we investigating? There's a couple of, looks like wheel, what do you call them? Not wheels, but pulley type things. Don't think she can climb up bushes. I've never tried. Nope. Do. What's this? Ah, yeah. Okay. So this needs a push or a pull. Oops. Tag. Wrong one. Right. One of these. Let's gotta run before it closes. There we go. And another one here as well. That probably closes it. Oh, opens that one. Okay. For what? For this chest with an unidentified outfit item that I've got to go back to the reckoning room to identify, and it'll probably be something that I'm not really that fussed about having, but we shall see. So what does that deer do then?
Revelio.
Nothing. Something down there. Right, so that's part of a puzzle. Usually that needs to be placed somewhere, so we need to find... Let's do a quick Revelio. We're looking for a feather icon. Oh, hello. What's this? This is funny. Where is it? I don't want that one. That one. Let's set fire to his bottom.
Incendio.
Oh, try this one. They turn around and look at you, and it's so funny. Hang on.
Confringo.
Ooh. Oh no, I killed him. He's back up. It's all good. Oh no. You're right, Angus. Go on, be off with you. An Aberdeen Angus. Right, yes, we were looking for a Merlin's thing.
Revelio.
There's nothing showing up, but typically, unless it's all something up in this building, how far I can go to collect it, pick it up. There it is. Right, let's get one. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. Where are we? Yeah, one of these. Let's try. Oops, no. Oh, wrong one. That would be the death of a normal character. Right.
Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. Right. Whereabouts does this need to go? I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to go anywhere around the building, but as I can't find anywhere else, normally there's a plate or something you put it on as a weight, which would be great, mate. Anything around here? Ooh, there is. That's just land. Some old magic, ancient magic. So we have to hunt these down now. It does actually point you roughly in the direction where you should find them.
Revelio.
But Revelio does the job. We've got to get inside there, and there's one in there as well. We can take this one first, I think. That's that one. And then there was one up. Up this way. Let's do a little Revelio.
Revelio.
It's just inside here, so we can. We may not even need to come off our broom. Just go around this. Oh, can't get in there. Right, how do we get in there? We probably have to set fire to that, maybe. So let's just land ourselves over here. And
Repulso.
wrong.
Confringo.
Yeah, there you go. That worked. Right, let's get back on the broom. Let's get up in here if we can. Oh, my broom skills are awful. Should be able to go in here. Go on, in you go. Go on, up. No, other way. Go on. Oh, hang on a second. I didn't need to do that. Oh, maybe it burnt them down on the sides as well. That's probably what happened. Okay. 2. There's one up
Revelio.
this one, isn't there? In there. Let's see. Spin her around. Drop her down. Right, we're not getting in that way. Let's go and drop on the roof. Nope, not doing that. It says no. Broom says no. Ah, set fire to that, okay. Should be able to do that from down here. Oh no, we can just climb up here. With this box, there it is. So let's get the right thingy-mabob.
Incendio.
No. It's not meant to do it. There you go.
Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
D. Just drop it. There you go. That'll do. Hopefully. No, maybe it won't. Yes, it did. Good. Up we go. I think this is probably the last one.
That wasn't too hard.
Bum. Collect ancient magic traces. A few more of those yet. Still didn't find out where to drop that octagonal box. Has it reset it anyway? Maybe. Looks like it's... Oh no, we popped it on top of there. There it is. Yeah. I was going to say the devs aren't that rubbish. But we can...
Confringo.
set fire to this. Makes it easier to climb up. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've looked...
Revelio.
There was a blue plate. There it is. I wonder if it needs to go on there. That's down below. Let's just drop ourselves right out. Right. Where's that plate? It's up there. Yeah, I reckon that's where we have to drop from there. Yep, so we have to get it into this area. Let's see where it is again relative to where we are.
Wingardium Leviosa.
So what? Oh, we might be able to walk it through here and get it around there, actually. That's the best thing, isn't it? And then... Whoa, don't go... Oh, okay. Actually, we do need to. Oh, we lost it. Where's it gone? Where's my box gone? We need to get it up there anyway, so we're nearly there. There it is. Levioso.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Oops, I accidentally let go of the controller. There we are. So I should be able to walk it underneath. There we go. And just use the broom to get back up. Ah, over here, out the way. It's getting dark. Oh, it's actually on it. So what's it done? What has it achieved,
Revelio.
if anything? Let's
Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
Sometimes you can use them to jump on and climb up to something, but it's not what its job was in this case.
Levioso.
In my infinite god mode, my spells never wear off, which is annoying when you want to try and stop them from spelling.
Glacius.
I don't know. I mean, we did drop it down there, and it didn't seem to do a lot.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
No, can't see anything obvious from doing that, sadly. Let's get back to daylight, shall we? Ish. That's better.
Confringo.
Cat and the Pringos. It's revealed a ladder. Oh, what the heck just happened?
Who lived here, I wonder?
I don't know, but what was that noise? Yeah, weird this. Typically you just drop the thing on.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I don't think we have to rotate it or anything, but that is something. They're all the same side, sorry. I mean, there's a noise that implied that something happened. What do you reckon, Gertrude? Well, whatever happened, it was not obvious. Ah, yes it was.
This looks intriguing.
It does. This is what we were looking for.
Lumos.
That would just be a little chest or something. Ha! It's my point, you see. Doesn't matter how invincible you are, you still have to solve the puzzles. We have a missing statue.
Revelio.
What if we were to use...
Reparo.
Reparo. No. That don't do nothing. Let's get
Lumos.
Lumos back again.
Reparo. Lumos.
Oh, but obviously there's something down here. You can see it behind the wall. And I don't think we can... Volumetric effects weren't particularly great there. AKA fog. Alright, let's just bang every spell at the wall and see what happens.
Lumos.
Oh, hello. What? I went out, came back, and the statue was gone. So, if I go back out and come back again, does it rotate through 1, none, and 2, I wonder? No. So what happened? Oh. That'll do.
Lumos.
Oh, Have I been? Have I been here before? Somebody's been here before us and stolen the goods. Oh man, I've definitely not done this before, and you could tell because the block wasn't there. Thieving gets. I bet it was those pirates in Bristol. After all that, what about you on the wall?
Reparo. Confringo.
Counter Pringos! No, they didn't do anything. Right, okay, so that's... Oh, hang on, what was that? No. That is the castle done, in my estimation. I can't be bothered to grow and harvest fluxweed. Let's see what else we got on the boil. Well, we've got to go and Revelio some of that kit for a kickoff. Oh, we've satisfied criterion here. Broom appearance reward. A lickety swift broom. Mr. Wilson, how you doing, buddy? Ancient magic power reward. Yeah, we'll have some of that. I think that's... How are you, my friend? I hope you're well. Enjoying a nice lazy Sunday. We are playing Hogwarts Legacy in invincibility mode on the Asus ROG Ally of all creatures. Ah, there goes those two. Ooh. Now, why didn't I get the defeat infamous foes? I just realised I haven't activated these rewards. Oh, what do I have to do to get the policeman's hat? Complete 10 dueling feats. Right, okay. Let's go to the reckoning room and see what... Yeah, I love this game, my friend. I'm quite late to the party because I tried playing it on my PC and I could never get, because it's not available on GeForce Now. It is available on Boosteroid, but at a kind of fairly lowly quality. And I could never get it to work on my PC very well. And then I managed to get the settings bang on, and it's now working a treat. So I've been absolutely loving it. It's just massive. There's so much to do. And it's so incredibly well thought through. Oh, this is a good loot. So out of the 5 items that we've just uncovered, 4 of them are higher level than we had. So that's excellent. Not that it matters, I'm invincible, but it's, you know, OCD. So what we got here then? Let's have a look at them. Fingerless gloves. And they are 55. In fact, they are the only item that is less, so we'll destroy those. Don't you do this at home, though, because I'm destroying them because I'm invincible. But you might need them for a specific situation. Ooh, hideous glasses. But we'll change the look of those in a second. The hat is doing okay. That can stay as it is. The neck scarf. We do have higher ones, but they're not unlocked yet. Oh, mate. So, second full confession. I really was never into Hogwarts or Harry Potter. So I am useless at remembering. I chose the lizard. What's that? What's a lizard? Griffin? No, I don't know. Mate, but you're that much younger than me. My girls are your age, and they are absolutely mad fans. As is, funny enough, my wife. She's just read all the books again. I've not read them. I don't mind the movies, but I'm not much of a kind of wizards kind of person. I'm sorry. I wish I could say differently. How's it going, Raven, my good friend? Good to see you. Right, that's it. I think we've got to get rid of those glasses because they are hideous. She doesn't actually need any, but to complete the rock star look, I think we'll go with the shades. There we go. The movies, yeah, we've got box sets and all sorts of stuff in the house. My kids, in fact, so much so that I bought a copy of this game for my two daughters and another copy for me, only because I thought I'd be able to play it, and then like have a different thingy bob, but could never, as I say, could never get it to work. So, but it's all good, and I'm loving it now. I'm in love with the game, not the premise. The game is just stunning. I mean, they go on about Diablo and Breath of the Wild, Secret Doofer and stuff being Game of the Year, but quite honestly, this, I think, in the round, deserves that title because they haven't invented anything. There's not a kind of a new genre or even a take on an old genre, not really. But, oh, David says you'd be excited to hear I've recently gone into one of your personal favourites, Dinkum. It's a great game, isn't it? You know, once you get through, I think you've got to play a couple of hours of it just to get your head into everything. And I know it's like Animal Crossing and stuff, but you know, it's its own man, as it were. And once you've spent those couple of hours and got into it, it's great. It's great. Yeah, I love Dinkum. Haven't played it for a little while, funnily enough, but I know it's a superb game. Righty hoey, what's next on the old quest? Still got to do Professor Garlic. I don't want to do Professor Garlic. What does she give us? Flipendio. I mean, you can kind of guess what that's going to be. Starfield, maybe. I'm just trying to think when Starfield's coming out. September, isn't it? So, when did this come out? This may have been last year anyway, thinking about it. This came out. It was certainly last year, wasn't it? So, maybe it's missed the boat in terms of GOTY. But yeah, Starfield I'm really looking forward to. If Starfield is a space version of this, and by which I mean a massive open world, huge amount of stuff to do, you know, great progression opportunities, good animation and graphics. The graphics in this are just amazing. Righty, Kagawa, Arresto Momentum. So to do that, we have to practice flying near the spires and practice flying near Keenbridge Tower. Now, my flying is pretty bad. So, let's see. Down here, apparently. What spire? David says, yep. Starfield, maybe it's Quaint Man. Really fun. Yeah, it's Quaint Man. Sorry. Yes, it's Quaint Man. Really fun to just mess around for a few minutes or hours. Yeah, exactly. Dinkum's a lovely little game. And, you know, built by this one guy. And the thing I love about it as well is if you check out the credits, he gives props to the Aboriginals, Australian Aboriginals, for inspiration, which I thought was lovely. Am I far into this game? Depends on your definition. So as you can see down here, I'm nearly a quarter of a way through the whole game. But I'm guessing, as is the way with most of these, that's literally if you did everything in the game. Because if they were to tell you you were 80% through, you'd think, oh, blimey, it's not a very big game. Whereas, of course, there's tons of side missions, places, secret places to explore. There's dungeons to do in the traditional dungeon way. You can even start another character with different opportunities and options and stuff. So, I think by 24% they mean the entire game. In terms of the storyline, I genuinely don't know. I'd have to Google. But my guess is I think I'm over halfway through, let's put it that way, the main story. But yeah, it's just amazing. Just amazing. And I'm loving it in mod mode or god mode. Because, quite honestly, the conflict... Oh, we're coming up to one now. They're few and far between, these flipping spiders. And they just get in the way. So it's actually pretty cool to just use my superpower, which is LBRB, and destroy everything. Just... job done. So if you were playing the game properly, as of course most of you would be, then you would be using the correct potions and spells for each enemy. Ravens, are you going to get Gate 3 for August to play Dungeons and Dragons? Is that Gate 3? Oh, flip it. Oh, I know what you mean. I gotta be honest, it's the whole Dungeons and Dragons thing that doesn't do it for me. I love really good, intelligent science fiction, and not science fantasy, funnily enough, not like Star Wars. I put firmly in the science fantasy route, because it's, you know, it's like not based on any science at all. There's no realm of reality to it. Whereas Star Trek, at least you could argue, has an element of that. I mean, it's, you know, how much, I mean, you think about how much stuff that was in the original Star Trek has probably inspired engineers to develop like mobile phones and tablets and stuff. But yeah, not a huge fan of the old dragons, I have to be honest with you, mate. Which is why I've never been much of a fan. I don't know, I think I like stuff to have at least a root in reality, if I'm honest. Oh no, look, it's a race job. I can't do these. I'm just so useless with the broom. I don't know that we have to anyway. I'm not sure that's what this mission's about. Let's have a look. Practice flying near the spires. Okay. For whence are the spires? Maybe I do. These are balloons though. They're not... Oh, this is a spire. This thing, I guess. Are the spires these rocks, maybe? I just don't know. Let's have a look at the map. See what the map says on the quest. Practice flying. Locate on the map. Oh, why does it show us down here when then it sent us up here? What's that all about? Alright, well, let's set that as a waypoint then, so we know where we're going. And we'll head for that instead. Ooh, there's a little round table. Oh, did you mean Baldur's Gate 3? Of course you did, sorry. Yeah, David was there. I just looked across. I actually have it, Raven. I have Baldur's Gate 3. I was given the code by GeForce, by NVIDIA. And I played, the only time I've played it was with, I think actually it was with you, David, wasn't it? You and William. And I actually really enjoyed it. So I am quite keen to get more into it, to be fair. And I know, you know, Bjorn and yourself, David, and William think it's amazing. So I definitely want to do more of that. Fly near the spires. I do think that they want us to go through these darn circles. Let's have a look and see, shall we? You were, yeah, you were there, weren't you? I know you were. You were giving me instructions, weren't you? Weren't you in the Discord or however it was set up? I seem to remember you being there. I mean, William knows it. He knows that early access thing inside out. Bjorn is a massive fan as well. But in fairness to both of them, they're both kind of huge Lord of the Rings, Dungeons and Dragons-y kind of guys. And it's just not a thing that's ever really tickled my trout. Not to be in any way, shape or form derogatory, because, yeah, different folks and different strokes. One thing I can't do, though, is fly a broom. Let me try this little round of thingies. What I'm trying to see is, if we go through, let's go back down there, the first one. Okay. I want to see if this makes... Oh, turn around, bright eyes. I want to see if this makes the number reduce, so that I know this is what we have to do. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I was explaining earlier, David, that I'm usually really good on these vehicles. The problem with this one, the broom, is... No, 2 out of 5. Oh, that is correct. So this is the Keenbridge one. The problem with the broom is it requires both thumbsticks, and kind of, I wish that it was just the right one was the camera and the left one was the actual movement forward and to the left and right, but it isn't. The left thumbstick does left and right and forward, but the right thumbstick does height as well as... Ooh, no, don't accelerate me. As well as the camera. So it's actually just not like a movement, not like any vehicle that I've had to fly or commandeer before. Right, where's the 5th one? Luckily, it hasn't been super essential to use to progress the character. Where's the 5th one then? Is it down here somewhere? Do. Yeah, Dinkum. I love Dinkum. It's a lovely little game. And I mean, if you really stick at it, you can get helicopters and all sorts of stuff for your little farmstead. Oh, come on, where are you, 5th one?
Revelio.
I don't know. I don't know where the 5th one is. That's annoying. Oh yeah, chorus. Yes, that is. You're right, actually, David. That one takes a lot of work to perfect it, and it's fine if you're just moving from planet to planet. But once those enemies start getting good, it's quite hard, isn't it, to flick it around and stuff. Yes, I'd forgotten about that. Hey, I wonder if I've got mods for that game. Yes, invincibility. Because I actually got quite a way through that. I was really enjoying it, but I got to a particular encounter that I couldn't get past, which is usual. The usual place that I leave a game is when there's an encounter, a boss fight or something, and I can't defeat the boss. I just can't be bothered. I'm not a rinse and repeat. That's why I don't like the roguelike games. Don't actually think we need to go through those. They just give you a bit of haste. There we go. That's that one done. Awesome. Yeah, it definitely... Dinkum is either a game that's going to really hook you. Oh, I have some enemies to defeat here. Let's have a look.
Petrificus totalis!
So, as you can see, they can't... Oh, he froze me.
Not so tough now, are
But
ya?
it does us no damage. That's the key
Petrificus
thing.
totalis!
And more importantly, you can just... slap him about the room. So that was a dark wizard, apparently.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever.
Well, that's racist.
I'm mad.
Confringo!
Canapringo!
Your life ends here.
You'll regret this for the rest of your short life.
Ah, cool, we've got a boss. I'm in need of a boss. One for a while. There you go, that's the end of that one. Excuse me. So if you were playing this properly, you would be choosing your spells and running and getting out the way and doing all sorts of stuff. But this is the beauty of being invincible. But as you've seen, there's still a huge amount to this game. That's why I'm not worried. Some games you're kind of spoiling the fun, but not this one, I don't believe. Huh?
Petrificus totalis!
Oh, did you, David? Wow. Wow. You are, mate. That's kind of your MO. I've said it before as well. I think that should be the focus of your channel. I love the idea. You know, come up with a thing. You know, crack it before it leaves Game Pass and make that the whole thing of the channel. I think that would be so much fun to watch. You always do it, and you know, you've got a great manner as well. You don't need to be on camera, just put your mic on and make that the whole channel. Could you call it, well, call it whatever you want. It's up to you, if you want to.
Easy for me.
I remember when there was one thing I had to unlock in Chorus, and it required you to fly around in tunnels to shoot all sorts of stuff around bends and things, and it took the longest time. But it is a great game, and the music is stunning in it as well. The graphics were gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to go back to that one. In fact, well remembered, my friend. That's definitely something I need to do. And as the clock strikes midday, reminding me on my phone that I have medication to take. Got a few more enemies. Where are there? There's 2 more around here somewhere. And then we can check out the chests and things.
One wonders if one's life is indeed.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm.
Well, then.
He turned into a chicken. He turned into the Colonel. Am I right? It was an indie title as well, wasn't it? I don't think it, or was it a big? I don't remember it being a big studio title and making it all the more impressive.
An Ashwinder.
Right, that's all of the enemies done. So let's
Revelio.
Revelio. See where the chests are, if any. There's one over here. Some stuff here. Bit of that. And bit of this. Do. Guys, how does it look on screen? Because I don't actually have. I just have the chat showing. Does it look okay? What you should be seeing is the game within a little Asus Ally.
Revelio.
Revelio. A Boyd.
Alohomora.
So these little locks are pretty cool. First thing you have to do is, there we go, get one of these. Oops, stop. That one, hold it there, and then move the other one until they lock. You can feel it vibrate, that's how you know, but it's actually quite hard to keep it there. You have to push down on the thumbstick. See, it moved. Oh, it's getting very vibratey. There we go, job done. Fly away, little birdie. Oh, it's a rabbit. Oh, bless him. Off he toddles. It didn't give me anything for that. You'd think he'd bestow me with a thing. I think there's anything else in the castle that was worth looking at. Right, so finally I'm just going to pop over to the... who's this dude? Ashwinder Ranger. These are all the characters that you come across in the game. So I would say that we've done half. Would you agree? Well, nearly. 41 out of 61, okay. A bit more than half. I think that's probably equivalent to how much of the game. Oh, thank you, David. I think we're probably about 60% through the game, I would say. That's my guess. If those little characters are anything to go by. So we are going to go to Hogwarts. And we're going to go to the secret room and the room of requirement, where we can identify what loot we picked up and whether it's higher level to what we already have. What's pretty cool in this room as well, this is your kind of secret magic room. When you see Deke, he's here. Oh, there he is. You can ask him to change the ambiance.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Let's go with a cool moonlit.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
There we go. It stays like this until you ask him to change it for you. Thanks, Deke. Right, so we don't need a potion. Let's go and see what our gear is like. 2 of them are higher level and 2 of them aren't, so we'll destroy a couple of them and we'll keep the other 2. So 61, 56, 45, so we'll destroy that one. We'll choose that one and we'll destroy that one. And the... oh, not high enough level on that one just yet. 47, 52, 56, they're all too low. Now, if you were playing this properly, you would sell this stuff to vendors rather than destroy it, but I've got infinite wallet, so I don't need to build up my dosh. 55 versus 61, so we can get rid of that one. And 48, so we'll destroy that one as well. We're actually really close to making 22, so we can unlock those padlocked thingies, and I know a way we can get there without leaving the room. That one's lower, that one's lower, and that one's lower, so we'll get rid of those. Good. Now, I think if we go into the menagerie... Ta-da! This is where we keep our animals. It's a bit like that world in Westworld. Remember, where they sort of live in a massive land on the server once they've been decommissioned, which is brilliant. So what we're going to do is we're going to find... actually, we need to just... oops, wrong one. Beg your pardon. And that's the wrong one as well. We need to add to this one. We need to add room. So let's go with Y, and food, which we will go with X. Oh, Westworld's amazing. Yeah, I loved Westworld. So let me think about this a second. Season 1's amazing. Season 2 is good, but you have to suffer the first few episodes before it really cooks. And then I think Season 3 was quite cool, from memory. I think I may have watched Season 3 twice accidentally. And don't ask me why, or even how. Right, so choose the one with the stuff for these little animals, and we're going to feed first. There you go, my friend. Once he's eaten his grub, there he goes. That should give us a few points. Just kick us over. And then we'll give him a brush. He's loving it, look, the little puffkin. Oh, and then we'll do the moon calf, which is just behind him with the huge eyes. That one, please. And you see the little diamond shapes above them turn to green once you've fed and given them a little bit of love. In return, they give you fur and feathers, which you can use to make potions. What I'm looking for is points, and that bird's the other thing that we need to. There we go. Let's see how we're doing on the points. I mean, come on. Come on. It's a birdie. Here's your boydie. Dave says, I want to start season 2, but put 45 minutes into the first episode of it and was, yeah, same. I watched the first episode and thought, oh my god, it's nowhere near as good. You have to get through the first few episodes and then it's really good. And it's so highbrow. I mean, the first one was intelligent, which I love. I love intelligent sci-fi, rooted in potential reality, which is, to be fair to the directors and the writers, is getting more and more close to reality. But with some amazing twists, and you really have to concentrate hard to not miss the nuances. Second one's even more so, and it does take a few episodes before it will kind of make sense, but honestly it's worth it. I was the same, mate. I'd walked away from it for months and then went back and forced myself and really enjoyed it. I think that's all the animals that we have in here. There might be one more, but I'm not sure where it is. I was also hoping, oops, sorry, didn't mean to kill you. I was also hoping that was going to give us the points we needed. Now, I found this the other day. It's an unlocked chamber. I have no idea what we're supposed to do in here. Probably just create furniture, because that's a thing with these icons. Whoops. Although, yeah, so now that we've got these, we can actually manipulate everything that's here. So if we wanted to, for example, I can't remember, I think it's X, yeah. We can choose, and again, you kind of need stuff to do this, but I think I've got it, apart from unlocked. Found in chests, so you have to unlock all this stuff. Let's put an aminal. Thus. And it stays there, basically, forever, until you decide to move it. So yeah, I don't know. It's probably just like Animal Crossing, where you've got an extra room and you can put furniture in it. I don't think it has much more of a purpose than that, to be fair. Now, I'm annoyed because I wanted to go up to the next level before leaving. the game, which was my next intent. As we've been streaming for an hour and 45. And here we are with all the animated paintings and stuff. Just so good. So much effort. Except they didn't. Not everything animates. This is the astronomy room. It's very pretty. Oh, actually, have I ever been up here before? I don't think I have. This is like a belfry or something.
My parents every week.
Yeah, I must have done. I think I have. Oh, hello. That's the one thing I haven't got yet is, well, I kind of do have an owl, but you don't really, it's not like walking around with you and stuff. I'd like it to, though. I wonder if it let me use my, oh, I killed them off, didn't I? Oh, well. What about this? Can I look through the telescope? No. Oh, that's a shame.
Lumos.
What was Harry Potter's owl called again? Was it Bob? Ooh. A celestial man. I can't believe it won't let us use these telescopes. I mean, look at this thing.
Protego. Lumos. Levioso. Lumos.
Can I jump off? Damn. Yeah, I definitely haven't been up here before. Not that there's much to see or do, but it's quite nice to. I suppose in the daytime it's probably quite pretty. Hedwig. Was it Hedwig or Hedwig? It's Hedwig, wasn't it? Thank you, David. I had completely forgotten. Oh, right. It's very early in the morning there, so if we go back to the map, we should be able to kick it into the mid-morning. Do 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 do. Oh, I can only imagine for you young folk when you went to see the Potter movies, it must have been magical. The music and the special effects and the storylines. I mean, in fairness, Warner Brothers did an amazing job with the franchise. I've got to assume that a lot of that was down to Her Majesty. I took my kids to see a couple of them, I think, and then I think my wife may have taken them to see a couple of the others, or the rest of them.
Revelio.
Ah, Lumos.
Lumos.
Now, I haven't discovered yet what you're supposed to do having uncovered the picture. Well, clearly that is the telescope room. There's a telescope. I mean, I don't know whether we are supposed to go and let's just do this. I don't know whether you're supposed to look at that area and something happens. So a telescope to the right and two pictures on the wall. Let's have a look, as we don't have to go too far. I'm going to say, yep, there you go. Look, there's a green thing.
Revelio.
And
Accio.
no. What does it do though? It's given us a Oh, Loomis, it follows the light. Whoops. So we have to probably go and put it back on the mirror. Let's get this thing working properly.
Lumos.
There you go. They follow the light, you see. Loomis. I don't think we do anything more with him here. So if we take him down to the mirror, the painting, and drop him on there, does that help? Do 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 do. Where is it? There it is. And then you turn it off. There he goes. Aha! Unlocks a thing. See, that's what I love. There's all these little sort of mystery surprise thingies. There you go. Awesome. That's now disappeared. So you Loomis the mirror. That shows you where you have to look. When you go there, there's a butterfly. You capture it with your torch, take it back and let it go. And then that reveals the scroll. Very clever. But, did it get us to 22? No, damn. Damn you.
I think it's a sign when you're the best at something. Take me, for example.
Satyavati. Look at all the artwork and the models and the work on these models. Just amazing.
Revelio.
Satyavati. And a chest which... Ooh,
Alohomora.
I can unlock this one. Careful. Take the vibration. Yes, you can. You can move tents, and you can move yours as well, I think. Do you mean like the vendors' tents? You can do. You can break them down, I think, and then have them rebuilt. Ugh. And you can move your own tent as well. Yeah, all that's possible, but I think you need a license to be able to do it from old Girly. Which obviously requires a certain amount of materials and stuff.
I said picking them.
Did that get us to 22? No. Oh, maybe if we unlock something in the inventory. Oh, there's a bagel waiting for me somewhere. I can taste it. No, need to do better than this. So, let's go back to the quests. We're 25% through though. Look, we've done an extra % since you joined. Oh, Madam Cogway's assignment. That was practice. Yeah, those are the pop the balloons, weren't they? That should definitely do it for us. Okay, you're saying here. Boom, 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 boom. I want to find that whale.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh. I think that's the statue talking, but I've never worked it out. Let's do a Revelio on her. Anyway, up there we need to go. So let's get our broom out. Quite like this broom, this green one that we bought. I think it's a little bit more, or less I should say, responsive, which is a good thing. Around and around. Ah, here they are. So I think all we need to do is pop these balloons. I don't think that we need to go through the circles or anything. And it looks like the one through the cliff here is the first one. Ah, how could I miss that? OMG. Come on, let's do this all at one go. Come on. Come on, Rock, you can do this. I've got total faith in you, my friend. Come on, one more. One more. Yes, yes. And we didn't get to 22. Oh man. Let's just double check on that. No, we didn't. What? Come on, how much do I need to go? It doesn't tell you. That's the annoying thing. Ah, maybe it does if you go in here. Ah, here we go. What's this? No, it doesn't. Hey, hello Sam, how are you? Popping balloons, I am. Popping balloons, 25% in. I want to get to 22, Sam, so that I can, there's more balloons down here, so I can upgrade my gear that I've got locked away and then head off for a bagel, as I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. Are you, Phoenix, I know David is, are you a 90s child as well, or are you late 80s? I know David is a 90s because he's the same age as my daughter. Bum, 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 bum. Turn around, broom. Your 80s. So I believe children of the 90s, like massive Harry Potter fans, favourite movies, favourite books, and then children of the 80s are like massively into the Goonies, which I never got into. Right, let me just kill this dude. Yay, 22, woohoo! Woohoo! And everyone's defined by their... So obviously, although I was born in the 60s, I was only 2 when it went into the 70s. So 70s really for me. And it has to be Star Wars, I think, as the defining film, but not necessarily my favourite film of the period. Right, now then, we should have unlocked... No, I've got to go and do the flipping flip. The thingy room. Swim away, return to Madam... Oh, can return to Madam Kugagawa. So, okay, let's go to the map. Let's go to Hogwarts. And let's go to secret rooms, room of requirement. But you must be very, very late 80s though, Sam. You don't look... Well, I would have put you in the early 90s, to be honest. Right, let's unlock this little puppy. We got just the gloves. Yeah, there you go. 88. That was the year that... Was it Princess Beatrice, Fergie's daughter, was born, if I'm correct? Because she was born on the 8th of the 8th, 88, which I always thought was a bit ominous. I'd like to say it was 8 minutes past 8, and it could have been, because it was a... I remember it being, the whole thing was totally bizarre. Boom, 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 boom. What else do we have here? That was a 60, so we'll go with that. Hat at 62, which we'll change the look of in a second. And 56, so we can get rid of that. Dum 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 dum. 69. Don't mind if I do. Get rid of that. Easter Sunday. Oh, bless. Chicken. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, I call my girl. I've got little nicknames like that for my girls. So Charlotte, the youngest, you'd probably, I don't know, you guys probably never saw Bagpuss, which was a TV show when I was a kid. And there was a little character in it called Charlie Mouse. So I call her Mouse. She'll love me for saying that. Let's break those down. There we go. Get rid of that. I don't really want that jacket. And we'll change it to this one. Let's see, did I change that one? No, I didn't. And the hat, I want to be... Where did it go? Is it that one? Kind of works. Oh yeah, I need to get rid of those glasses. Hideous. Yuck. Yuck. Actually, I quite like those. Quite pop starish. There she is. Awesome. Look at that. Wonderful. Nothing in the talents to unlock, I don't think. It just whinges that you haven't used them all. I don't care. Striking an enemy frozen by glaciers blasts damaging shards. Oh, go on then, I'll have that one. They are. Sam, I don't know if you know how... Oh, hang on, what's this up here? Defeating, beg your pardon, a cursed enemy restores some of your health. Yeah, I'm invincible. Stupefied deals direct damage on impact, and perfect Protego, or Protego, whatever, releases a damaging blast. No, I'm not worried about those core ones. Stealth, yeah, I can do this one. That'll be completed. Pertificus Totalis emanates an area of effect that can impact nearby enemies. Probably got something for doing all of that one. Actually, they're all unlockable now. The duration of the focus potions effect, don't use that. Venomous tentacular attacks deal additional damage and break shields. Yeah, I quite like the old ventriculus dummy. The potion of venom greatly increased. We'll do that one as well. If only to get rid of the freaking exclamation mark. Woohoo! Cool. Look at that. So, yeah, sorry, I was just going to say, I don't know if you know how much of the game there is. I be here in the shadow of the estate, but I have no idea how much of the game I have. Oh, is it to do with this thing at the top here? I don't think it is. Improve your ability to access the next trial. No, that's a separate thing altogether, isn't it? I don't know how much of the game there is, or how much game I've played, apart from meet Sebastian in Feldcroft, which I'll probably do actually. Oh no, I've got to go and see Kagawa, haven't I, to get my reward. Young Kagawa. If I remember rightly, she's at the bottom of the steps. Down here. My phone just crashed. I don't know if that means that this probably just overheated. I'm still talking on the basis that I may still be live. Let me have a look. Yeah, it says I'm still live, so that's all good. Awesome. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone crashed, or the app crashed that I'm using. I've got like a remote OBS. I think it paused it at level 38, but I did a lot of wide missions. Yeah, I mean, I've just been bombing about the place, to be honest. Getting the demo guy statues, etc. Yeah, I've been loving all that as well. So I was just explaining. Even on mod god mode, which is what I am here.
Have you finished your assignments?
There's still, I'm still 50 hours in, and I reckon I've still got a good half of the game.
Well done.
let alone the side missions and stuff.
Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match.
Well, your Quidditch is in.
Deliberate movement.
Go, my friend. Oops. I don't really know what the purpose of this little incidental is, but anyway. Arresto momentum. So it slows stuff down, fair enough.
Very good.
And it's going to want me to experiment with it, so let's go with, where is it? This one, I guess. Yeah. Let's pop it into a...
Practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Quest, cool.
That's it. Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Arresto momentum.
Well done.
What about her? Let's freeze her.
To mastering Arresto
Oh,
momentum.
look, it turned to it spun the mirror around. Nice. Right, awesome. Arresto momentum is learned, which means it's time for my bagel. Miss Phoenix, on my version of the game, you have to do that as quick as you can as the path burns off behind you as you cast your spell. What the demo guys or the Astro Command whatever it was I just did? Yeah, I mean I've got a modded version, which is this series of streams, the God Mode streams. I play games with mods, and it just gives a different perspective because you're not stuck in conflict. As it happens, this Hogwarts is so little conflict that it doesn't really matter, but it does mean that I can buy anything I want, and I don't have to struggle to get materials for potions and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could turn options on and off. I don't have all of the mods options on. I just have the one-hit kills and the infinite lives and stuff. But it's all good fun. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, as always. Really appreciate you. I'm going to go and grab myself a bagel. I might put some cheese in it or something. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in my bagel yet. Maybe some mayo and some mature cheddar would be order of the day. I'm going to go, oh no, I'm salivating now. Well, I'll leave you with that thought. And I'll catch you guys, where are we? Sunday. I'll hopefully catch you tomorrow and rock around the clock. Take care. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye now.